Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. I'm going to do a random reading. I had mentioned in my last video, P.S. if you didn't see my last video, that's okay. Just ignore. But I was saying I'm kind of rethinking my whole video, whatever, all of that. Don't worry, you'll know here if I end up going somewhere else. But I think I'm just going to do everything everywhere all at once or whatever. This is a timeless reading. I am Zube. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. I'm a little tired. I'm very lucky, and I have a friend who is going to school for massage therapy, and I don't know why he needs to go to school because the massage kicked ass. So I'm trying to see, you know how you get a massage and like your makeup runs and all that. Anyway, I'm tired, and then I'm probably getting up at like 4 a.m. to go to Colorado. Driving 15 hours. So anywho, I wanted to put out a general timeless reading before I go. That one wanted to pop off. Interesting. I'll show you in a minute. Cliffhanger. What the fuck? I said cliffhanger, and we got the full look. Oh my God, that's so weird. Anyway, this card represents internal, this is external, and then this is as God or the universe sees it. That's so weird. Cliffhanger. So we have internally 2 of Swords. Swords are air. That's mentality. That's we're in our heads. We might have a decision to make or feel like we have to make a decision. But we don't know all the facts. We can't see everything that we need to see. We've got to follow our intuition. It might not yet be time to take action, but we might be putting our pressure on ourselves to make action, right? She has her hands over her heart. So we might want to check in with our heart space and make sure we're not blocking out things. Listening for cues. Is our head quiet or is it noisy? But that's 22. We got 2 and 2. 2s are always choices. On the external, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth energy. That's our physical reality. So with this one, there's a focus as well on balance. And they both have the water behind them, right? So we didn't pull the cups, which are the element of water, but for some reason I'm being drawn to the water behind both of them. And he's focusing on these 2 pentacles balancing, and there's like the ship back here, like, whoa, in the waves. There's waves behind this one. Like there's ripples in the water, like that water is making noise. For some reason, I'm getting listen with this one. And then as God sees it, you're like at a cliffhanger point. So weird how I said that, and then that card came out. And I always point out that the Fool has a dog, and the dog represents like our spirit guide, our intuition. because he's barking like, yo, asshole, you're about to fall off a cliff. So, so with this card, it's the Fool. He's he has a small pack. He's not bringing a whole bunch of things with him. The sun is shining on him. He's like singing and holding a flower, and he just looks really jubilant and fucking goofy. But he's coming up really close to a cliff, and the dog, which is his intuition, is like jumping up like, hey, dumbass, don't do that. So it's like the Fool represents naivety in a good way, being trusting, knowing that you will get a message from spirit if it's time for you to do something or make a change. And so we have this pressure on ourselves to like make a choice. I want to look and see what we're choosing between. And this would be different for everybody. Also, don't force a reading to be about you. It'll resonate if it's for you. But I want to see what we're choosing between. We have the King of Pentacles. Just see what I get from them. Oh my God. What the fuck? I love this reading. Okay. So here's what we're choosing between. The King of Pentacles, this is like money. It's the king. He's older. He knows better. He is sitting in his throne. He's thinking about money. He's thinking about 3D reality. I don't always, but I'm getting like a materialistic vibe from this, right? And then the other thing is childlike, and it's a wand, and the wand is fire, it's creativity, passion. So like, this is such an easy one, and I'm just gonna say it, but you can extrapolate to your own life. But this is, well, I make really good money at this job that's sucking the life out of me, right? And I have this little idea over here, and I want to go for it, but it's like just something I enjoy. There's something like that. But I'm trying to think of another example that doesn't, the job one just came so easy, but an idea to move. There's something here where like maybe that we feel like we are supposed to do things one way, but we want to do them another way. And but maybe you don't have to decide. Maybe like opportunities will present themselves. We do. Divine directions. Wow. All right. My guides are being fucking pranksters today. Ground. It fell on the ground. It's time to ground and center your energy. Be truly present in your life. So, yeah, it's like there's no need, draw in like balance. Pentacles are earth energy, so that is like is being grounded. She is kind of drawing her energy in, it feels like. It's like we don't have to make a move, even though we might feel like we want to, or but really it's just draw in. I'm getting this like calling your energy back. Let's see, let's get advice. Ask advice from the tarot. Also pray. Um, yeah, right. Judgment. Judgment. She's letting go. She's feeling lighter, feeling freer. The with the judgment card is like leveling up, learning a spiritual lesson. I just got graduating. You're like graduating from one thing to another. Don't rush it. Let it go. Like release the process to spirit, you know. Don't judge others. If you're being judged, that's not your problem. Um, other people's judgments are not your problem. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, it like something is spilling, but in this one, she's tipping it over, you know, and behind her is a bowl of rainbowy goodness. She's not crying. Like she looks more contemplative than the 5 of Cups usually looks in tarot decks. Um, that's weird too. There's like a path I never noticed back here. This is like a ritualistic letting go. Look at these two. She's like releasing herself and she's tipping over. But there's nothing drastic, nothing, you know. Seven of Wands. I was saying pray. Set a boundary around yourself. 7 of Wands is knowing your worth. Standing up for yourself. Catching a lot of flack from people, but just block that out, you know. Like all these people are trying to poke at her, but she's on her meditation pillow. Can't be bothered. Unbothered. And then the 4 of Wands. That's celebration, homecoming, spiritual homecoming. And those came out as your advice. But look at how the colors go, kind of from like, she releases, she lets go of judgments of herself, lets go of control. And then here she's letting go of like things that she might kind of care about, but she knows there's that bowl behind her. The cups are emotional connections, emotional fulfillment. So there could be something we're releasing, that we feel an emotional connection to, but it's just no longer serving us. And then after that, we get the 7 of Wands, like, it people might poke at you like, hey, you know, what's this about? Like, but she has a big bubble around her and she's praying. And I said earlier to pray. And then the 4 of Wands, it's like we're heading in this direction, you know. Let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna get a bitch card. Two. Something's like, what am I missing? What am I? I don't know if you guys keep hearing that. I keep hitting my microphone. Yeah, there's an element of like, there is control in here. Thinking that we can like control and manipulate the future. Yeah. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. Yeah, we're afraid to let go of control. Like the God spot we've got, the full like, naivety, blind faith. Like she could be sitting here all worried in her head, but it's about having blind faith. Do one of these. These are like, I'm tired. These are like chakra cards. You cannot hide from your soul self. Yeah, this is pulling all, and it's green. These are like chakra cards, so that's your heart. It's calling your energy back to you, going within, look, we have these too. It's like she has her eyes closed. Are we gonna be quiet in here? Or are we gonna like are we gonna let our mind run around thinking? There's just been a lot going on in recent readings that I've been doing where like depending on how okay you are with letting things go and not being in control, it's like um in my life anyway, God is showing his hand, he's like, no, really, you're not in control, like in case you needed to be reminded. And I didn't, but apparently I did. And it's like we can't hide from ourselves. Like we're constantly trying to have this thing perfect and that thing perfect and that thing perfect. And when I say we, I literally mean we. Like this is me too. But like if I can make the outside just so, then I'll be no, then I won't be fucking okay because I'm still gonna be looking for more shit to make just so. Like, this. Let me just make everything perfect so that I don't have to pause, because if I pause, there might be stuff in here that wants to be looked at. And I don't like doing that. I mean, I do sometimes, but it's not always our favorite, but that's what, like, hit the pause button. We're gonna do two more. Two more. Well, what in the hell? Oh, okay, look. This is kind of funny. Leadership, set your goals. And what I think is kind of funny is that she is reminding me a little bit of this page of wands card, like holding the wand. She has a torch. And she's courageous. She's a leader. The judgment card is leveling up. Yes. Okay. No, we don't. We're about to experience a period of growth, but we have to stop and experience it, because this energy is like childish, right? And we need to grow into this leadership role. And we're not going to be able to do that if we keep distracting ourselves with bullshit. And she has a really cool like heart necklace on. We're talking, there's a lion on here with a Leo necklace. That's funny. And then I wanted to do one more. Yeah, it's like there's something that we're evolving into. And if we don't take the time to let that happen, we're just doing shit. Like this card here, she's this is kind of cool. Like these are littler bowls here. And this one looks bigger, the one that's behind her, that's full of rainbows. Like she's ceremoniously dumping out like maybe old ways of being, old emotional attachments, clearing out like old habits, healing old wounds, just letting go of old stuff. And that's uncomfortable, but that it's like we need to be in the now. Protection. You're being protected. You're being carried. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. So she's also protected. Be unbothered. Know that you're protected. You are being, you need to call your energy back, right? Stop frittering your energy away all over the place because there is, you're at a cliff hanging point. And spirit's got you, God's got you, like you're, everything's going to be okay. Just follow your intuition, but you're all into yourself because there's some kind of evolution that wants to happen within you before you take the next step. Don't rush it. Like it's like we're trying to just leap to the next thing. Anyway, that's what I got for you. I hope you have a great day on Earth, and thanks for stopping by. Peace. Namaste. Come on.